Hey guys, welcome to another Python tutorial. Today we're going to be going over defining functions and creating functions for our own purposes. So the real question that I get sometimes is, what is a function? So anytime we have the line print, what we have is something going on. There's a bit of code going on in the background of print. And all we know is that print prints whatever is inside of here, right? So I'm going to use the case apple again. If I go ahead and run this code, I get the word apple right here, which is really interesting because why, and how do we get this code? Well, we don't know. A lot of it is pre-built into Python. So Python, the developers of Python created this function to only do one thing, to print out text. So, and numbers and other things like that, but essentially to print items. So what if we wanted to make our very own version of a function? What if we wanted to make a function? So what we're going to do is do a addition and subtraction function built in by ourselves. There is a math module, but for the sake of this, what we're going to do is just define our very own functions. So I'm going to do the standard. Oh, we don't want that. But we are going to do the standard if, put the quotes right here, underscore, underscore, name, underscore, underscore, equal, equal. Oh, this will be main. And then put the colon. This is simply just a place where we'll put our code. If you're familiar with languages, this is where we actually start our code before we make functions. So, for example, I'm going to make a function through here, and then we will put it down here. All right, here we go. So to start a function, or to create a function, you just type in def. Def standing for define. We are defining a function or a series of lines of code to do a functionality. So this one is going to be add. We're going to create the add function. And the format is just like this. So we can name this whatever we want. We could call it unicorn. I mean, it really doesn't matter. We could call it blue. But in the end, all we're doing is making a function that adds. So we're going to have the add function. Then we're going to have another one called subtract. Subtract is going to be the other one that we have. And then I'm going to do def and then print total. All right. So that is all we're going to do, is add, subtract, and print total. So what are we going to accomplish through this? So what I can do right now is I can do add, right? I'm going to type in add, subtract, and print underscore total. And what happens when I run this code? It should either throw an error. Yes, it did. So it threw an error. And it's saying, hey, something's not quite right here. As we can see, there's like, it's on line 3 here. I'm not sure. Yeah, it has nothing. So that's what the issue is. So these functions don't do anything. That's why we have the error here. So it says in expected indented block, but in reality, we're just having an issue with the code not doing anything. So what we're going to do is give these items some sort of value. So the first thing we're going to do is add what's called a parameter. A parameter is anything that you put in the parentheses of a function and can be modified. So, for example, if I put num1, so number 1, and num2, number 2, and all I want to do is add these numbers together. So I'm going to put total. In this case, it would be the sum, but we'll just call it total. because there's a sum built in, but we're going to do total, and then sum1 plus, or num1 plus num2. So now we have the two numbers added together. So what is that going to do? Is that, what is it supposed to do in the long run? Well, we'll see in one moment. We're going to actually do the same thing here. And then I'm going to copy and paste this. And instead, we're going to subtract number 1 from number 2. The print total, what we're going to do is take in a total number, and then we're going to print total. And that is the end of it. Okay, so now if we go ahead and we run this, we're going to have another error. So watch this. So it says the name is not defined. Interesting. Okay, there we go. I figured out what the issue was. So the main actually needs to be right there, and the name needs to be right here. So the actual error that we're going to get is this one. This is the one right here. It says type error. Add missing 2 required positional statements, or positional arguments, num1 and num2. So we are missing num1 and num2 from this add right here. So remember, this is all of our functions. In fact, let me put a little bit of a comment here. So then we realize this is functions. That's our functions. And then this is our actual code here. So this will be the main code. So we need to actually add some numbers. So for the sake of this, we're going to add 5 and 10. So we should get 15 from just adding this right here. And what's going to be interesting is we'll probably get some errors over here too. So instead, we're going to do 5, or 10, and 5 here. So we're going to subtract 10 from 5. And then we're going to print the total, which I'm going to just go and put in 100, so then we get the number 100 in. But we will get back to the print total later. All we should see is actually the print total, which will be 100. So let's run it. And as we can see, we only got 100. So that's good. We are actually telling the code just what we want to do. So all we did was add these numbers. We didn't print anything out. There was no print statement. And there was no print statement for subtract either. There's nothing here. The print total is the only thing that we had, and the total was right here, which we put as 100. See how the placement is the same? So you put 100 here. So 100 is here, and then we just told it to print 100. That's all we did. And you can change this number to anything you want in the function. So I can do 10. If I run it again, I get 10. I can do 25 and run it as 25. So there's all sorts of things that we can do. Now, what if we wanted these two actually printing something out? So this is where things get a little tricky. I'm going to introduce something a little new, and it's called the return statement. So if I go ahead and run this by itself, all I get is a none and a none, which is really interesting because all we're doing is trying to get the add of 5 and 10. Well, the reason why it's not working is because we're not returning anything. There's nothing being returned. Here, we just told it to print, right? So it's just printing. But what if we wanted to actually return an item rather than to print it? We don't want it printed. We want it printed from this, right? So let's say that we wanted to return the total, the sum, right here, and then we want to return the total from the subtraction function. All right, so if we run this, what we should get is 15, 5, and 25. So let's go ahead and run it now. Look, 15, 5, and 25. Now, how did we get this? How did we get 15, 5, and 25? So, if I went ahead and just had the add statement by itself, remember when we just had the add statement by itself and nothing was going on other than it would produce none. It wouldn't say anything before. It has absolutely nothing right now. But then when I print it, it actually has something now. And if I get rid of the return, which I'm going to just put a comment right here, we get a none again. All we're telling the print statement to do right now is to print none until I put a return statement. So if you put a return statement anywhere in your code, you're telling the computer or the print statement, hey, I would like to print whatever is inside of here. And in this case, add is equivalent to this. So we have number 1 and 2, and then it's converted to the total, and then we return the total. I hope that was a pretty good explanation of defining functions. If there's any questions, if you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section. I'm hoping that I can get back to you and help you out with any coding problems that you may have. There are all sorts of ways to make functions, to do things. You don't even just have to do print statements. You can do all sorts of things, all sorts of calculations and stuff. So I hope this was a pretty good simple tutorial for defining definition or functions. And I hope that the rest of my videos will help you to learn how to program. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.